Pedro, this is a team in Atlanta who, kind of like you guys, is only one win in so amount of time, but it seems like they've been getting it together as of late. What do you kind of see on film that's going to be important to slow them down?
Yeah, they are a very good team, like almost all the teams in MLS. But they have a lot of talent, so we have to be aware of that and be very good on 1v1s and stop the best players that they have. But that's what we saw. We will find space if we have patience and move the ball. We're gonna find space and we can be better on the transition and score goals.
Offensively for you guys have been crossing the ball a lot, getting a lot of balls into the box, but not connecting on probably as many as maybe you should. What do you see as maybe the issue there? Is it maybe a disconnect between the people crossing the ball and the runner, or what are maybe a few things you see that could be better to, I guess, create more chances off of those moments?
I don't know if it's a confidence thing that sometimes the players can shoot and we try to pass. Sometimes we have to pass and we shoot. So can be like decisions too. So take better decision and read better the game when we have to shoot or we have to pass because we have a player who can score. So I think we can be much better on the last decision, and when we create that opportunity, we have to decide better and score the goal.
Pedro, Lucas was listed as questionable. I didn't see him when we were out there, but you guys have experience playing without him a little bit this year. What is the key when you don't have a guy like that in terms of the collective kind of stepping up, especially offensively where there's obviously been some struggles?
We have to work all together like always, but when he plays, we know that he's a player who can create plays, he can score goals and help the team. If he doesn't play, we have to find another way to win the game and score goals. So we have a lot of talent in the team. We have a lot of players who can create plays and score goals too. And like you said, in the past we played without Lucas and we won the game and we played well. So I expect we can do the same tomorrow.
And while you guys haven't won on the road yet, you've gotten, I think, 4 points. What has been the key to at least getting results on the road that you can take going back to Atlanta?
We always want to get the 3 points, but we know that in this league it's sometimes it's tough to play away. But our mentality is always the same. It's try to win the game, and if we can't win the game, we try to get at least 1 point, and that it's our mentality in this year. And tomorrow we will not change. We will try to fight for the 3 points, but if we can win, we can lose too.
And games against Atlanta, especially in Atlanta in the past, have been very back and forth between you guys. You mentioned finding the space in behind. I mean, is that kind of what you guys expect, is a bit of a track meet, so to speak, and when you play this team?
No, like what we saw in the video was they like to press high. So if they press high, they're gonna leave space behind, and that is the thing we can explore. But our game will be like just kicking balls behind the line. We have to be patient. We are very good with the ball. We have a lot of possession in the last games, but we have to score a goal. It can be in transition or in possession, but we will find space for sure to score a goal.
Pedro, you've been in this league long enough now to know what these international breaks are like. What's the importance of getting a good result before a break where you can then go and work on some specific things?
Yeah, it's important because if we win, we will have 20 days to prepare, and the confidence will be different. When we lose this kind of games, we have to wait too long to change the result again. So I think it's important we get a very good result tomorrow, because like I said, we will have 20 days to prepare for the next game.
Yeah. Pedro, what's been the difference? I mean, when you guys first started playing in Atlanta, you guys were losing to them all the time. But here recently, you guys come back to tie the series? What's been the key the last few games?
The key is working. We always, like I said, we always work to win the games, no matter which team we play. Obviously, in the past, the Atlanta had a very good team, and they always are too strong at home. We know that, but like I said, we want to win all the games, and tomorrow we will not change our mentality.
Pedro, do you look at the last game? Caleb has said a lot. It was 60 minutes of really good stuff. Do you look at it that way, or is it, I guess, to this point of, it seems like you always put together maybe 60 minutes of good action, and then they get a goal. Is it kind of getting maybe tiresome a little bit that it keeps going that way?
No, the last game is probably the most frustrating result that in game that we had, because we control almost all the game, and in one moment we missed the game. We lost the game, sorry, because the one of detail. But yeah, we had a lot of control on the game, but at the end of the day we lost the game. So I think we have to be focused all 19 minutes, because like I said, one mistake can change the result, and for me it's what happened in a couple games this year that we lost. So tomorrow we have to be focused on 19 minutes if we want to get a good result.